Okay, guys, this is episode, I'm just gonna assume 7,
Yep.
and if not, you guys can, spam in the comments below. You're wrong! It's okay. I don't blame you. But, this question is from Sword of the Light. Hey, NCS, I know that he already asked that. I'm assuming he's speaking about me. But how do you make your videos very funny, great, and helpful?
It's just a matter of being familiar with the game. As long as you know the game, it kind of comes naturally to say, well, this is where this goes, and this is how this works, and that kind of thing. But it really starts with just knowing the game. Because if you know the game, then the rest comes easy. You don't have to be anxious about that when you're trying to think of other stuff to say, and then worrying that you're gonna have to stop whatever else you're saying to go back to explaining something in the game.
All right.
So yeah.
Um, this guy says, Soto X Full. He asks you. This question might be a bit personal, but did you study something? If you did not, why? No money, personal decision. That has always bugged me since you have said numerous times that you were a straight A student in high school.
Yeah, I've I never really studied anything like in college. No, I've just pretty much whatever I studied, I just went to the library and read about or looked up online, and that's the only studying. But as far as official studying, no, I've never really done any of that. And if I didn't, well, mostly it was because I didn't have the money, and I was trying to help my parents pay their bills and all that stuff. So I just kind of went straight into work and just never found time for it, I guess. Of course, these days, the way I hear it, it's almost not worth it anymore. Because I hear that there's student loans have been jacked up so high now that it's, you spend the next 20 years trying to get them paid off.
My best advice for that, because this is what I'm doing, just be poor, and the government will pay for you.
Oh my.
Secret 450. Will you LP Prime 2?
Yep.
Okay. This guy right here says, Jeebus rules. Says, the sum of it is, don't spend any more money on your lottery tickets.
Oh, in all honesty, I don't, actually. I'd probably buy one lottery ticket every month.
Okay.
I used to spend like 40 or 50 a week on it, but these days, maybe 20 a month. That's about it.
Okay.
Or even 10 a month, I don't know. Like that $20 ticket I bought that time, that's the only ticket I bought of any kind.
Ooh, $20.
And probably in the last 3 months is all.
Okay. Awesome. How? I don't know. Awesome. How? He asks you, what is your favorite Mario game?
Super Mario Kart. That's my
Awesome.
favorite Mario game.
For the Super Nintendo?
Yes.
Awesome. Great. Super Steel Wing asks you, NCS, do you have your own slogan? And I guess he doesn't count like catchphrases.
Oh, okay. I sure do. My own slogan is, we've upped our standards, so up yours.
That's not that bad. I like that.
I heard that on a radio station in Georgia a while back.
Okay. All right. So Naxon1000 asks you, NCP, I just want to thank you for getting into LPs. And here's my question: would you ever LP Silent Hill?
That's another one of those games I've never played. So I'm
Okay.
not sure. I'd have to play and see, but I'm not really. I do get quite a few requests for that, though. I guess maybe 1 out of 100, which is a lot, considering how many I get. So.
MLFAIGATI. Not gonna try to pronounce that. Is it weird doing the Runaway Guys with someone that is 15 years younger than you? Which he paraphrased, Chugga Conroy.
Not really. I mean, to me, once you're 18, you're pretty much an adult, and you can interact with anyone else who's an adult as well. And I personally, I'm kind of more. I'm still 23 in my mind, so it's not weird to me at all. We're just playing video games because we have that in common. I don't think age really matters.
That is true. That is very true. I'm gonna say this just for another little shout out to Urban Cascade because some people have been commentating, but Watermelon Warrior 1 says thumbs up for Luigi, Mario, Banjo, Kazooie, Star Fox, Diddy Kong, Link, NES, Mega Man, Link, and again the girl Diddy Kong, whose name I am too lazy to look up. And finally, NCS.
Rufio.
And then Rufio, yeah.
Oh boy.
So if you wanna show him some love, Irvin Cascade, go check out his channel, guys. Okay. So oh, by the way, if you didn't know, um, it's Dixie Kong.
Yes.
SJS2413 says that. All right. My question. Oh nope, that's a favorite LP. You already said that, right? Favorite
Yep.
LP. Okay. Oh, you sent the next ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I get these questions as we go because YouTube's just being a butt.
Yeah.
Okay, this one we talked about before we started, and that's the scariest video game memory from Leat Games. LEAT Games.
That's crazy because I'm sure if I thought about this for long enough, I could come up with a really good story because I'm sure there has to be at least one point where I was genuinely like scared out of my mind by a game. But for the life of me, right now I've been sitting here for the last 2 days since I first saw that question thinking about it, and I can't come up with anything. It's like I've had times when I was scared of things like the moon in Majora's Mask. One day I just sat there and looked up at the sky and watched it come down and watched for signs that it was actually getting bigger, like it would overlap a certain star in the sky, and that started to kind of scare me. And little things like in Twilight Princess when Midna turns into the other girl and she screams, that's really scary. That scared me a little bit. But I'm sure there had to have been something that just scared the pants off of me, and I can't think of it.
Okay.
I don't know why.
This one I think will deal with anybody else who's having the same problem. But Codster33 Clumsy asks you, do you have any tips for teenagers having a hard time going through life? Paraphrased, like me, my dad's deceased, and I get treated like shit.
Oh man. It's, everybody's situation is different, and it's not an easy time by any means for anybody, really. I guess. Oh, I get stumped on this question every time I hear it because I've heard it before, and I never know what the answer is. It's different for everybody. It's like, I mean, basically the best you can do is just. I mean, I hate to sound like I'm referring to my own song here, but hang in there is about the best you can do because it won't last forever. I mean, things change eventually. You just have to wait them out. But nothing like that is permanent. Like, the people you're around, and there's always chances for something to change. Every day, there's always a chance that something could happen. And it's that hope that you have to hang on to. And if nothing happens, well, then tomorrow's another day. It could happen then. But, and you might go for 3 months saying that and nothing ever happens. And then you just think, well, why do I bother? But you're not alone. There's a lot of people out there fighting battles. And just know that you're not alone, and it'll be okay someday, somehow.
I'd like to add just one little thing, and that is things usually get worse before they get better. So
that's true. It could always get worse.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So Fireworker32 asks you. My question is Nintendo. If you could choose, I think he meant to say choose.
Yeah.
If you could choose one LP to change one episode of, what LP would you change?
I would probably take the rain rant out of Wind Waker. That was so freaking stupid. What was I talking about? That's what I'd change, yeah. Either that or the disgusting episode of Majora's Mask. Ugh. I don't know, though. I've gotten so much acclaim for that. Maybe I wouldn't change that. I don't know.
For some reason, somebody thinks this is awesome. He says you're 35 years old for the win. That's Zelda Masterful. What is your middle name from Fluff My Pillow BC?
Lloyd Christmas. No, it's actually Lloyd. It's like the guy in Dumb and Dumber.
Okay. Geek, Hippie, and Darkened ask you, what kind of genre do you like writing the most?
I don't know if there's what they call it, but it's like commentary on society, like comedy, I guess. Like that kind of thing. There's one question that actually didn't get sent to you because it was flagged as spam, but I just showed it. And it's from Coon, 1996. It asks, "Are you going to do New Super Mario Bros. Wii?" And yes, I am. By myself. Eventually, sometime.
Okay. I don't know. There's some comments that have been flagged for spam. I just don't understand. They're just regular questions or just things that they said. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Gara the Sand Slayer asks you, which LP do you want to do the most but can't for whatever reason?
Ooh. Um. In all honesty, probably Heavy Rain, but I don't have the game, so.
And yeah, that looks like a great game.
There's almost no LP that I can't do right now because I have just about every game I could imagine.
Yeah.
But Heavy Rain is like the one game that I don't have that I'd like to have.
Okay.
So, and I could get it anytime I wanted to. That's the crazy thing.
Alright. NintendoCapriSun. This is from Chamify, Chaimify. Have you ever thought of doing the Super Mario World LP along with some of its ROM hacks?
I've thought about. Well, I do actually have a Super Mario World LP co-op with Impolo 18 in the playlists, but doing it by myself is something maybe I might do someday. I don't know. It's iffy. If I didn't have anything else to do, maybe I would. But as far as ROM hacks go, I usually try to stay away from them because I just don't trust. Oh, it's not that. It's just that I would suck at them so bad. So that's pretty much all it is.
I'm just saying, if I could do it, I promise you could do it. I'm pretty terrible. If you see any of my episodes, I'm pretty bad at Mario, but I get through them.
That's true.
All right. All right. I don't think you've answered this, or not in this way. The way they question or asked this. Wow. Wind Reiter 10. Reiter is spelled Reiter. His question is, who is your favorite Let's Player, and your favorite Let's Play by him, her, them, and why?
Oh man. Well, for the longest time, I've been saying that Lansoon was my favorite Let's Player, but he's not as active lately. I still think his Metroid Prime LP is brilliant, though. But lately, oh man, because I don't want to offend Lansoon by changing my answer to this question or something. Because Lansoon, you're still freaking awesome, and what you're doing, I think, is awesome as well. But I've been watching a lot of, like, the person that I look forward to the most lately is Super Genius, and I have no idea why. It may just be because of the game, or maybe it's something about him that relaxes me. But his Final Fantasy VI is like, and it's the only LP I've seen by him, so I would have to say that is my favorite. But yeah, it's him and Peak Hole 44444. I'm watching a lot of him too, and I'm loving his Goddess of Wisdom LP.
All right.
So it's kind of like a tie between those two for who I look forward to the most lately.
Sheep Freak 2 asks you, which games are you looking forward to in 2012?
Skyward Sword, which is actually this year, I guess. But
Yeah.
Star Fox 3DS, Mario 3DS, Luigi's Mansion 2. I can't think of any other ones.
Okay.
Zelda HD, if they go through with that.
Oh, I hope they do. Oh, God.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Looks so amazing. All right, guys. So that's that for this episode. We're going to start the next one right now.
Yay!